Hey there, and a superb Saturday to each and every single one of you. I would have recorded this earlier, and as you can see, I'm halfway climbed inside a pepper tree here at the moment because it's the only spot I could find that doesn't have a massive amount of wind noise going on. Anyway, today's bike ride up to Pampanero for coffee. Um, Nothing much to report there, except that it's superbly hot. Um, Back down in Orcheva, on my way through to pick up a couple of things from the shop before they close. The greater part of today is going to be split between the bike ride that I did this morning, watching the Women's World Championships mountain bike race, and then watching the Men's World Championships mountain bike race. There is going to be definitely going to be content creation, but I won't be able to give you any over-the-shoulder views as far as any of that's concerned, because the content that I'm needing to work on today is going to be for some clients that I do freelance work for, so I won't be able to share with you anything directly there. There is a chance, depending on how much of the freelance work that I get through, that I will be doing the edit of the um, first draft blog post that I wrote the other day, the 1,941 word blog post that I wrote in 22 and a half minutes. There's a good chance if I get through all of my client work today that I'll do the edit of that one tomorrow. And in that case, what I'll be doing is I'll give you an over-the-shoulder look at what the edit process is of taking the first draft into a final draft and ready for publication. So with that being said, let me get to the shop, pick up the couple of things that I'm needing to pick up, fluids being one of them, and get back home in time to watch the mountain bike races, get some calories into my body, and get some content created. I hope you are having a superb weekend and getting some content created in amongst maybe having just a little bit of rest like what I'm doing for a big chunk of this afternoon. Take care, speak to you really soon to let you know of how I'm progressing on the content creation side of my Saturday. And a super good evening to you. This will probably end up being one of my shortest videos in a really long time, but either which way. Time is just on 10 o'clock. I have to say, my word count for today, 2,162 words, which is at least above the 1,600 word target. I wasn't able to do any over-the-shoulder recording today simply because everything that I worked on was for my freelance writing clients, and the work that I do for them is I rank as being confidential between myself and them. What do I have lined up for the morning? Probably a shortish run in the morning, just to loosen everything up. And then beyond that, I've got laundry to do as well as some house cleaning. There may be a meeting happening at around about 11 o'clock, maybe noon, somewhere around about there. I'm waiting for a phone call to come through relating to that. And beyond that, I've got obviously content creation to do, and what I'm hoping to get to in my content creation tomorrow, depending on how far down my checklist I go, is maybe the edit process of one of those blog posts that I showed you how to write 1,000 words in under 12 minutes as a first draft. But those blog posts need to get from the state of being a first draft to a finished blog post, and let's see how long it will take me to do that. Anyway, with that being said, let me wrap up this video, get myself an early night, and so that I can hopefully be in bed before midnight, which is when I tend to get my middle of the night but slight little bit of anxiety attack ever since Catalina's passing. So if I can get to bed and asleep before then, I should be able to have a good night's sleep and sleep through, even though it is hellishly hot at the moment. Anyway, that's me for the night. You have a great night. Good night, and I'll speak to you tomorrow.